First, I just want to thank both families for having us here this weekend. This has been an amazing weekend, and I think I speak for all of us for having an awesome time. I also want to thank my beautiful wife, Asanta. Not only is she incredible, but my dad told me always thank your wife when you give a speech. We've known each other for 8 years, and we lived together for 3 of them. And I was honored when he asked me to speak at his wedding. I agonized over this speech. Not because I didn't know what I was going to say, but I was hoping this speech wouldn't end our friendship. or their marriage. Kidding. No, but seriously, I didn't know how I was going to organize it. And so I started writing down stories and memories. And I realized as I was writing them down that a lot of what I remember about Prashant are actually a collection of life lessons that I've learned from him. Now I know. You wouldn't expect to hear Prashant and life lessons in the same sentence. Bear with me. There are 4 of them. Lesson number 1, how to eat, or actually how not to eat. Now, as many of you know, Prashant is not the healthiest of eaters. I don't know if any of you have had a chance to go through the Popeyes drive-thru. It generally goes like this. Hi, welcome to Popeyes. Can I take your order? What's up, crispy strips? Make that 5 crispy strips instead of 3. Extra spicy. Curly fries and extra large grape soda. Will that be all, sir? Why don't you add on the red beans and rice and make it family size? Will that be all? Well, why don't you add on a chicken breast, spicy, and 2 biscuits, and some grape jelly? Would that be all? Yeah. 1950, please drive up. 1950? I'm not even exaggerating, that was his food. But Prashant really does enjoy food, and he exposed me to a lot of different international cuisines. Taco Bell, Red Lobster, pizza rolls, and of course, White Castle. Lesson number 2. Oh, no. Back to that lesson, sorry. I think after 4 years, my cholesterol is starting to finally recover. And a word of advice to Raashee, if you get a chance, try and slip a statin into his grapefruit. Alright, next lesson, sense of style. Prashant has an impeccable sense of style, as many of you know and as you can see today. He was the only guy I knew in medical school that would show up to a 9 a.m. lecture dressed in a pink button-down and a blazer, although he was quick to point out that it wasn't pink, it was salmon or puce. He had a formidable wardrobe for all sorts of occasions, but he was the only guy that took longer to get ready for a club than he did for a test. But no, it's more than the clothes he wears. It's the way he wears them. It's the confidence he exudes. I think anyone who spent time with Prashant knows that his sense of style goes beyond his fashion. And I just want to say that I've taken a lot from that, just from seeing you. By the way, you both look amazing. Prashant, I really like your suit. Next lesson, lesson number 3. How to hide the fact that you're a big geek. So, behind all those clothes and suave dance moves, Prashant is actually a huge geek. I mean, big nerd. I'm talking nerd with a capital N. You know, it takes a while, but after a while, he'll reveal his obsession with Dragon Ball Z. For those of you that don't know, Dragon Ball Z is a Japanese cartoon, or Japanime. I don't screw this up. Japanime chronicles the life of Goku, a Saiyan from the planet Vegeta, who travels the Earth looking for the 7 mystical Dragon Balls,
Oh my God.
which when brought together, summoned the wish-granting dragon Shenron. Wish-granting dragon? Shenron? Really, Prashant? You? No, but I am no place to judge. I actually, after a few episodes, I was hooked, and I proceeded to watch all 276 when we were supposed to be studying for boards. If anyone's interested, he has them all on DVD. And apparently, Raashee tells me that Prashant has become a big fan of the Twilight Saga. I didn't even know that. You know, the Twilight Saga with the werewolves and the vampires. So not only is he good at hiding the fact that he's a big geek, but he's also good at hiding the fact that he's a 12-year-old girl. Number 4, this last one. This is a big one. Good people surround themselves with good people. This is something Prashant used to say to me in medical school. He used to say it to remind us of how fortunate we are. The people, the family, the friends we have in our lives, and the love and support they show us, how much that means to us. Good people surround themselves with good people. It's sort of a life philosophy for him, and it's become one for me too. And speaking of good people, Prashant was lucky to meet one of the best people, Raashee. Raashee, you're the one we've been waiting for. All of us, his family, his friends, we all knew you existed. We just didn't know when, where, or how he would meet you, and if you'd say yes. Good people surround themselves with good people. Raashee, you epitomize this quote. In the time I've gotten to know you, I've been so impressed with your strength of character. You balance him, you challenge him, you make him incredibly happy. And that makes all of us incredibly happy. Prashant, I never imagined I would have a friend like you in this life. You know, there are often times when I think of Prashant like an older brother, even though he's a year and a half younger than me. But he's always there to give me his sage advice on relationships, on my life, on my career. I can't even count the number of times I pick up the phone to call him and tell him about a crummy day, about big news, about something funny I saw on TV. And so for me, maybe it's not a stretch to hear the words Prashant and life lessons in the same sentence. Prashant, Raashee, this has been the perfect day for the perfect couple. And I'd like to offer you a toast. So everyone, aunties, uncles, doctors, kids, raise your glasses. To Prashant and Raashee. I hope the happiness you've experienced today is but a taste of the joy that you'll experience for the rest of your lifetime. Love each other, cherish each other, and continue to learn life's lessons from each other as you journey through this wonderful world. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, Rakesh! Woo!